Record keeping will never become your favorite activity, I suspect. But for this course, as you research, it's very important that you keep track of where you look for information, what keywords you used, where you found it, and the citations for the material that you find. However, it's not as horrible a task as you might think. Today's databases make it quite straightforward. If I go back to our famous 54 results, I have the items here, 7 of them that I've selected that I'm interested in. And I have options in this database. I can email them to myself, print them, cite them, or export them. Now, let's start off by emailing them to myself. It gives me a fill-in-the-blank form, so I'm going to put in my university address so that this comes to me. I'm going to give it my name. I'm going to let it stay with the subject, your ProQuest research, but you might want to put in the topic that this information relates to. And you may want to put a message in, like these are the 7 best results I ever found. You can include different pieces of information. You can include a results-only list, citation, abstract, and indexing, or the full text. Rarely do people want just the results listing only. It's most likely the citation, abstract, and indexing, or the full text. Regardless, though, make sure that you choose what you want to receive. And I can choose the citation style. I've selected the Chicago 16th edition notes and bibliography, but the system allows for many others. I can also select my email format, HTML or text only. Now here's an important thing that you can do. You can include recent searches, and this will give you the list of the searches, the keywords, where you tried them, and what the results were. So it's a great way to keep track of what you're doing and where you've traveled through the databases. And then you can click and send your email and you get a confirmation that comes up. Okay, maybe I'm not really wanting to email them. I can then print them. If I click on the print button, it will take forever to prepare the documents, and I will have to wait patiently. But it will come up with a list eventually, and it's set to give us the full text in the Chicago style. Notice up here the option to deselect items when done. If I had clicked that, when this printed, it would take the 7 items I'd selected off of the results list, and they wouldn't be there anymore for me to go and look at. So I tend not to choose this option because I just never know when I want to go and look at all the results. Then I continue and I wait for it to load the results in print format, and it does it, and I can print it. I can look through what it intends to send me. It's got all the search histories and other information just sitting here. Can I do anything else? Yes, I can cite the information I've found. Now, citing the information is literally just giving you the citations for a bibliography, which can be handy, but is limited, so don't think you're getting everything with this particular format. It's set up for the Chicago 16th edition again. You could cut and paste this, or you can email it, print it, or download it to yourself, whatever option you want. Now, we have one left to have a look at, export and save. And if I choose export and save, I can click on EndNote, and I can set it up to send the content that I want. EndNote will be popular because we're going to be using EndNote in this course to organize a lot of your research. You can go down and see what it intends to send you. In this case, it will too include the recent searches that you've used. So yet another way to keep track of what you're looking for. And then click on the Continue button. Again, it will send you a confirmation window and say the request is complete. Can I do anything else? Well, there's one last thing. If you didn't choose any of these possibilities and you still want to keep track of your documents and what you've been doing, or at the very least keep track of your searches, up at the top of the database is a listing for 7 recent searches. And if you click on that, it will give you the tracings of the searches that you have completed and the results. It gives you the number of hits, where you looked, the words that you looked for. And some people like to choose different sections and put them together and combine searches this way. It's all a matter of what works for you. There isn't a perfect way where you have to do it this way or nothing else works. There's a lot of flexibility in the databases, but the trick is to make sure that you keep track of your records and that you don't miss anything as you travel through them looking for information.